We have come to a very important aspect of this class, which is the web designing proper. We have been able to purchase a domain name, we have paid for hosting, and probably we have been able to link our hosting to our domain name. The most important thing we need to decide now is how do we design our website. There are many ways we can actually design a website, and I'll be listing a few of them in this class. The first way we can design, we can actually code from scratch. What this means is that we have to be very competent in coding language, which include HTML, CSS, PHP, and even jQuery. And the challenge is that it takes a lot of time for you to be competent in these languages. When you talk about web design, you need more than one language to actually design a website effectively. So coding from scratch could be tedious, could be time consuming, it could be boring. It's not as if I'm discouraging you learning code from scratch. You can actually do that if you are a geek or kind of person that loves coding. But as technology has improved, we're going to be seeing later that there are easy way to go about our web design. And the next way, or the next method we can design a website, we can use Dreamweaver. Actually, Dreamweaver is a software by Adobe. Is a software that helps to actually, we can create websites by using a visual option, which is we can use code option, but at the same time we can drag and drop images visual builder to construct a website, and that is the second option we can use to actually design a website. And the third option here is content management system, popularly known as CMS. And a content management system is a software that is used to manage content of a website online. A CMS is a computer application that supports the creation and modification of digital content using a common user interface. That's what a CMS is, and there are a lot of CMS softwares out there, but we prefer to use WordPress. WordPress is actually our preferred CMS, and in this our website we'll be designing in this video, we are going to be using WordPress. And when we start the practical in full, you will come to understand and appreciate WordPress and why it is the most popular CMS in the world. Now let's talk about why we choose WordPress. We chose WordPress because WordPress is easy to manage. You can design a website and your client might want to have access to the site to be able to do some easy updating, like putting up images on the site or writing blog posts. You see, WordPress is very easy to manage. Even your client can update articles or can update some certain part of the website. Is very easy to use, just like using a Microsoft software. So WordPress is easy to use. Then number two, WordPress combines blogging and website content management in one place. If you design through WordPress, you don't need to bother about blogging, or because you can actually incorporate blogging alongside with your website in the same place, and it's very easy to do that. So which is to say, you want to design a website for a company and you want that website to have a blog session. With WordPress you can easily do that. Then number three, WordPress is an open source project. What this means is that it's a platform open to all. The source file is open to all, which means there are hundreds of people that are all over the world, experts that can actually make modification on it. And these updates are free. That's what brings us to the next point, which is WordPress is free. You don't pay a dime for using WordPress. It's an open source software. Even you can actually make contribution to the software. If you feel there is any aspect of the software that needs an upgrade, you can submit the code and it will be included if it is actually a valuable addition to the software. WordPress is free, just as I've said it before. It is 100% free to use. Next, WordPress is extendable by using themes and plugins. There are thousands of themes out there. When we talk about themes, we're talking about the appearance of your site. We'll talk about this in detail when we start designing our website. Themes is simply how your site looks, and plugin helps you to extend the functionality of your WordPress, which is to say, with a plugin, what your WordPress cannot do originally, you can add a plugin and make your WordPress to do that function. And there are thousands of plugins because there are a lot of people all over the world using this software. They write plugin, and the good thing is that most of these plugins, they are free to use, and also we have a lot of thousands of free themes to use too. WordPress is search engine friendly. This means that Google loves WordPress, and not only Google, Bing, and other social search engine, they love WordPress because its code is clean, and most time it is search engine friendly. So which is to say that with a WordPress site, you have the ability to rank higher on the search engine. WordPress is safe and secured, which is to say that as long as you have a good password, you have nothing to fear about your security of your website being breached. It is highly safe and secure. I've been using WordPress over 5 years. I don't have issue when it comes to security or people hacking into my site. And finally, on this note, WordPress can handle different media types. I'm talking about audio, talking about text, talking about video. WordPress can handle different format of your media types, and that is why we choose WordPress.